You talking to me, James? Yeah, you on the phone? No, I was trying to do a video. And the doggone camera just disappears whenever it gets ready. But anyway, I was talking about my doctor today, and it was real nice. We had a good visit. Like I said, I've known him a long, long time. Even did upholstery in his house. Most of the upholstery, the pillows, chase lounge, and just things. But we were working with a decorator, and he was telling me that he and his wife are divorced, which I knew that the first surgery. He said they had been married 38 years. And we had a nice conversation. I was glad to hear him talk. And when I actually made him remember who I was, and he began to tell me and Tony, my son, about what he was going through. And I noticed how he was just sliding on the floor, but he's moving fast. Got a big knot in his belly, and you knew something wasn't right. But he told us that he has 2 years to live, and his friends are telling him to just stay at home, retire. He said there's nothing else to do but work, and he said he gets healing and just urges when he meet people. And we had a long conversation, and he prayed with me and my son while we were sitting in the little patient room. And it was just good to hear that. Oh, that's Sonny. She come in. What you want? Let me show y'all Sonny. Can you see Sonny? There's Sonny. What you want, Sonny? Let me get under the tree. You like the tree? Ain't the tree pretty? Yeah, I'm taking a picture of you under the tree. But they were not. But when he told me that he only had 2 years to live, it just made me. I don't know. You got to realize that all of us are getting ready to die here. With birth comes death. So it just made me sad. I had my gynecologist years ago. She died. And it was just like, when am I going to do it? What am I going to do when my doctor dies? And, you still got to move on. And then you got to know God, your provider, who that is. And it's nice to know your doctor personally, though. But I'm going to be doing some videos about fear, about this book that Harold Tolliver wrote. And I'm going to let y'all know about my plight dealing with anxiety and fear. I just have to be open and tell you what kind of fears I've had all my life. And let me switch this back on. My fears from childhood, that's where it started. It started one time, my sister and my baby brother, we had watched a movie on television. And it was about people from outer space. And they would bite, it's a bite on people's neck. And everybody that had this bite on their neck, they turned into this alien. So as we watched that, I don't know how my sister did, but I end up looking at everybody's neck, my dad's neck, everybody's neck, to see were they an alien. Then another movie came on about people who had died, and their heart was beating, and they were still walking around. I would ask my sister, I said, girl, touch my heart, see if I'm still, see if my heart's still beating. And she would say, you stand up here talking, you know your heart is beating. But I couldn't get that logic in there, and this stuff like that would worry me, just scared to death about stuff. And then as I got older, I tell you, I was just worried. Even my poor babies, when they be asleep, I heard or see it, that the children would die, the babies would die in their sleep. I would stay up half the night looking at my children breathe. And daytime come, I'd be so tired of watching. And that's how I would be worried. And then as I started my business, exercising and doing stuff would keep me from worrying so much. But then just can't work yourself to death. Well, that's what I've done. And now that I'm not doing anything, that little fear and anxiety comes in again. So they said they could do what they said, that kind of facelift or some kind of cosmetologist surgery to fix my neck, but I don't know. There's something about going back in and getting some chips off my neck. Yeah, I already did that. And these things, bone spurs, that's what it is. They grow back. But anyway, let's not talk about my neck. We talk about the things I fear. And my son and his husband are getting ready to go to a party. Yeah, a party that I wasn't invited, because I have to. But for me not to worry, I need to be in the crowd and know what they're doing. And I was always like that. And just, it's a control thing. So I could see them and know they're not drinking too much and all of that. And they are grown men in their 40s. And I'm still worried. But this is a good practice. And Harold Tolliver, his book, we're going to go through that. And we're going to have some lessons. And I'm going to have lessons on this, how to control your fear. Because the past few days I've been doing this, and my blood pressure is normal. Just from not worrying so much. So I'm going to have to remember. That's the key. Remember not to forget. And that's one of Harold's sayings. It's in his book. Remember not to forget. So these things I know when I worry. And believe it or not, when Sonny goes to sleep, I catch myself looking at her belly and making sure she's breathing. And I said, you're not God. You don't have to watch this stuff when people are sleeping. And I don't know. But Sonny does this thing like she's... And they say dogs like her. Look at she looking at me. Yeah, you do that. And it scares me to death. And I don't know how to make her stop. She hadn't had one of those seizures in a while, but it scares me to death when she gets like that. But anyway, back to the thing about fear. Man, I think I'm going to try to set up my other computer when he gets here. We'll probably do this after Christmas. And it's going to be a few videos. We might have to end up doing 10 videos to get through this book, because this is a wonderful book. And I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to see how they look when they go into this all-black party. I'm so thankful to have them with me, because I couldn't make this thing by myself. You know, my oldest son died, and I'm just here by myself again, and it's just a blessing to have, because I don't even go to the grocery store. I'm just not able to do that, getting in and out and packing groceries and stuff. And so I'm enjoying the rest. I'm on a sabbatical here. My shoulder's doing so much better. Still can't lift anything, and I have stiffness. What you want? I have a lot of stiffness in my arm. Let me let y'all see Sonny. She just, look at the camera. Let me see if I can flip it over. I'm not good with this camera. There she is. Hey, where you going? Look at the camera. Look. Hmm? Come here. What you want? No, you don't want nothing on that table now. What you want, Sonny? That's the tree. I don't see Sonny. Oh, there she is. We're going to get you a bath tomorrow, honey. Yes, ma'am, you going in the tub. There she is. I got her. What you want? What you want? Oh, stinky thing. Get in. We got some good bath on. Yeah. I'll be back Christmas. This is the day before Christmas Eve. We're going to have some company here at Christmas and do a few videos, but it'll be after Christmas before we do this this segment on helping me with my anxiety and my worries and fears, because the medication, I'm still on one medication, but I've been on about 3 or 4 medications since 2007. And it would go from different stuff to different things, but I'm just on one now. But I still suffer with that anxiety. It's not so much, it's not depression, it's just anxiety. So I'm just thankful that Harold can help me through this, because it's some people who don't worry. It's really some people. And if you find them in your life, they're the ones that could help you, and you could watch how they deal with stress. And because I'd rather do that than to take the medication. I really would. It's something I've been dealing with all my life, so it's time to move to the next level. I did have this thing with anger. I've got that under control, but the anxiety, I'm working on that. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you in a couple of days. Christmas Day, I'll make another video of what we're doing for Christmas. But have a happy Christmas. Not a happy, Merry Christmas, and happy holidays. I'll check with you later. Bye-bye.